Get out of here. Oh no, I forgot about the summon ritual. Damn. I forgot about the summoning ritual. That's unfortunate. Hey there, and welcome back to Night at Nuggets, where we have quite a few things still to do. Obviously, we have extras that we have to quickly browse through. More importantly, we have custom night, and I guess as well, spicy night. Now, I think first, we're gonna try and just go through spicy night. Basically get an idea as to how the game feels on this night, because pretty much characters are angrier, moving, and attacking faster. Now, I don't know how this will be compared to Custom Night's max difficulty, which is why I kind of wanted to test the waters a little bit, I guess, just to see how it looks like. So, I think the best way to experience this is simply through clocks ticking. I'm not going to try and beat the night or anything. I'm just curious to see how it compares. I just realized we got a new plushie now for beating the game. Oh wait, I didn't witness the circle. Wait, no, the circle's not ready. Never mind. Oh, I almost hit the beat there. Get out of here. Didn't have to do anything there. Error. Oh, I could have taken the chance to leave the error. Alright, let's just do it anyway. Let's see. Oh, bloody toys. Come on. No. No! Oh. Okay. They're definitely a lot more aggressive. That was pretty close, to be honest, but, I mean, that gives a good idea as to how that difficulty works. Unlike story mode, I don't think there is a specific event. I think this is actually randomized. So, we could actually, so depending on, it depends on what bezel event we get in max difficulty. Now, I'm gonna first try this without the 3 characters that we added, because I haven't, seen them yet. I want to see what it looks like to try and deal with these characters 12-20 mode. So, stage is set. Counter event, we're still sticking with the same classic one. Now on a night like this, I can see the value in getting other counter events. Now my question is, when do these bezel events come into play? That's what I'm worried about. Alrighty. On. Oh, I was worried about that. Hold on, try and I was about to say, imagine if I could summon chicken, but no, that was not happening. Yeah, I can see this being pretty difficult. Like, I mean, especially, I have to be, because again, I have to be able to keep on track of everything there. I should have, it would be a lot easier if I could close the door, but part of the problem was that I let the door get too low on energy anyway. Already? No fighting the moon. It's too big for you. You gotta calm down. Get those ambitions down. I don't think you can even call them ambitions. They're just it's just an energy craze. It'll pass. Wow. Oh, I know what happened. I just realized what happened there. I got trolled by that fox again. I just realized. I gotta stop doing that. Oh my god, wait, they are an actual pair. Okay. I thought for a second that, you know, it may have appeared as a pair, but maybe it was going to look like something different, but it's an actual pair. An onion ring doppelganger has arrived. Avoid making too much noise. Oh, what the? Okay. Reduce the speed. No, of course. I'm just gonna do that. Oh, I just realized, what the hell? I'm looking at my character, I'm like, wait, why do I see this weird, like, outline over it? It's literally the mask. No. Why? I literally told myself, do not do it. Do not do it. I literally told myself, don't do it. And I did it. I did it. Great. I gotta be careful. I do not want to hit these. Oh, I almost hit that jelly bean. You're back already? Mess with the outfit. Alright, bye-bye. Chicken is transformed to Spicy Nugget. He will attack the window when the door is closed. Oh, okay. So now I don't have to... That's actually not too bad. That on the other hand... Oh, Lord. Hi there, Spicy Nugget. Long time no see. Oh, Lord. Toy. Door speed. Okay, nice. Hold on. Give me my shovel. Alright, I have to remember to hit the button when I see him at the door. First do this. Spicy Nuggets right outside. We cannot mess this up. 3A, 3E. Okay. We're getting that one way too often. It's kind of scaring me a little bit. Hold on, camera 3. Close the door. Alright. Oh my god. Toy. I'm coming, frog to assist. Alright. Oh. Please. Go away. Bees. Okay. Came out of nowhere. You also came out of nowhere. Alright. Oh my god. Nuggets. Alright, check. Camera 5. Alright, you're almost attacking. Hold on. Get out of here. Oh no, I forgot about the summon ritual. Damn. I forgot about the summoning ritual. That's unfortunate. Oh. That was really good though. 5 AM. I just messed up because I literally did the deciphering and forgot to go to camera 7. You know, the worst part is we're doing all this and we haven't even included the new characters yet. Yeah, I had a feeling that happened. The moment I heard that sound. It's me, I'm attacking. Oh, okay, so actually this is not bad either. I forgot about... Of course I forgot about the clones. Oh my lord. Basil vent, my furnace drains and fuels up faster. Honestly, that's perfect. Actually, I'll take that. I'll take that. That makes it... Basically, it's just faster overall. Which is great, because I have the frog with me. Come on. Clearly, this is a sign. This is a sign that we cannot mess up now. Remember, I already used the outfit. This is not the timing. This is not the timing I need. Play audio. No. No, you're not. Hold on. No! Come on, man. Oh, I was too late to the... Oh, I was too... No way. That was the moment. Oh my god. Literally. I got to the summoning ritual too late. Oh my god. I forgot that enters one of them. Okay. Get out of here. Get out of here. That was horrible. The biggest concern so far throughout the whole night is ice cream. Because of that summoning circle, how long it takes. The only time I wouldn't have to worry so much is if I get the power up from Onion Ring, where all the bars fill up faster. Honestly, we're gonna add all of them. That's it. I don't think I could bother trying to do all the. We're gonna add them. We're adding them. For animatronic chicken nugget, we pretty much have to use the furnace to cook a burger and prepare it for pickup when it's done before animatronic chicken gets to my office. So I have to just make sure that's ready in time. Parody ice cream is going to be frustrating. I need to pretty much get rid of the clones on the cameras by going to the furnace and taking the pills. All the clones show up on camera. I have to be careful. I can't let there be too many clones. So the idea is not to get rid of all the clones. Just get rid of some of them. And this, when I see too many ads, I have to switch cameras. So, yeah. I'm sure I'll definitely be able to beat this. I haven't even seen what the burger mechanic looks like. Let's see how simple it is. Let's see how simple it is. Oh my days. Add patty. Okay, so I see how this works. Okay. The thing that worries me is the... Oh... Alright, hold on. I can't let it get burnt, so... Finish. Okay, waiting for pickup. Got it. Okay. Get out of here. Oh my days. Oh my... You are a doofus. Oh my god. I guess animatronic chicken is probably gonna be really easy to deal with, only because I'm constantly going here. I'll be able to tell when the patty's done and when I need to make a new patty, pretty much. Hold on. I need to freeze time. Hold on. Okay. Alright, now I need to get clones. 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 This isn't good. This is so not good. What the hell? What? First time I got a milkshake there. It somehow worked, and I should have known. I don't even know where the moon is. Wait, what? Wait, what? I don't know why I said that. Wait, what? That was so anticlimactic for no reason. That barely saved me. Oh, you bums. I take that back. It didn't save me at all. Finish. Finish. Okay. No, no. I actually have to stop. I have to stop. I actually have to stop. I actually said I don't know where the moon is. Okay. So, change of plans. Originally, this was going to be the end of the video. But after pretty much attempting custom night again, I decided that it would be more fitting to just make this a long video dedicated to custom night and the extras instead of just splitting them and having basically 2 custom night videos. So yeah, this is not the end. I literally just finished Claire Expedition. Why am I what? Claire Obscure Expedition 33, and I don't know. I might sound a little bit dejected just because the game overall, I love the game. Do not, you know, misconstrue that. If you know about the game, then you probably hear a lot of people talking really good stuff about it, and it's my game of the year. I love it. I just mean from the story aspect, it's like I'm left a little sad that I finally reached the end. So I guess, you know, if I seem a bit lower energy than normal, that might explain that. But I'm sure these shenanigans will somehow bring me back up a little bit. I still have to like get all the side stuff in that game. Get out of here, you bat. I still have a lot of stuff that I want to do in that game. It's crazy. I have like 40 hours or something to that metric. No. Wait a minute. Let me... Okay, no, I hear... Hold on. There's so much happening. Oh, please tell me I got you. Actually, wait, no. I just realized what you did. Wait a minute. I almost forgot about the pair. Off to a weird start. But... No, 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 no. No, this isn't good. This isn't good. This isn't good. I don't know how I got away with that, but I did. Why are you doing this? We're somehow managing to survive a little... Oh. Uh-oh. Yeah. Oh, I was thinking of Claire Expedition. Claire... Why am I saying Claire Expedition? Oh my god. I'm getting... Claire Obscure. I just spent so much time in that game, and I don't know. I mean, I guess that's gonna be the topic of the video for now, since that's what's on my mind. That's what's on my mind for so long. Get these ads out of here. Honestly, the game, it's a turn-based game if you don't know about it. It's pretty much, you know, one of the biggest game, like, it's pretty much the game of the year contender, pretty much at this point. And it has personally just, it has surprised me beyond all metric. Hold on. I can't talk about this. There's too much going on. No. Oh, it's you. Go away. Jelly beans. Hold on. Okay. I don't know. I guess, like, this is why I don't bother. This is why I don't bother. This isn't good. I got nuked. Of course you got it already. I should have known. There's so much going on. Okay, you know what? No more talk about Claire Obscure. Clearly, you know, I gave it its time, but I cannot focus. And frankly, talking about it is just gonna make me even more sad until I beat the game. I mean, I plan on doing New Game Plus, to be honest, so it's not, you know, it's not like I'm not playing anymore. It's just that, it's one of those things where, you know, when it comes to games, especially games that I resonate with heavily, and I'm sure some of you can probably relate to this, you know, when you play a game that has really captivated you, and you reach the end, you just can't help but feel like, wow, I am never gonna get that feeling again. From that game in particular, I mean, right? Like, obviously, there will hopefully always be games that catch your attention in a very, like, captivating way. But I just can't help but, like, you know, like, my experience with Expedition 33 is, like, that's a once-in-a-lifetime type thing. And it's just, like, thinking about that is kind of sad. That's part of the reason why I'm left so kind of like dejected almost, because of the fact that I'm aware Curse you, can't you see I'm trying to have like a nice personal talk and you just gotta come in here, steal all my nuggets, like what are you doing? Well, we're moving to extras. We're moving to extras. I will come back to this. Right now, I'm just talking about Claire Obscure, and I'm not gonna make any progress if I just stay doing here. Alright, so we're back with Custom Night. I filmed the extra section, and that's probably gonna be towards the end now. So, timing-wise, the way that I talk in the video is gonna be a little weird because I'm probably gonna reference extras as if it's in the middle, yet at the end I say it's at the end. It's very weird. It's okay. We got this. We're here. We're focused. Yeah. Oh, it's burnt. God damn it. No, don't do it. I'm gonna get you sorted out. Wait, I just realized, if this is burnt, am I just screwed? Is that what it is? Whoa, what just happened? I never... What? Oh, that's what I was about to say, like, wait, I've never had this jump scare before. What happened? Because the power went out. I thought for a second it was like an alternate chicken nugget jump scare, but no. I appreciate that you play a song. And I'm sorry for giving you a burnt burger, by the way. I didn't mean to. Time just eluded me. Though I doubt you care about that. Yep. I had to... Oh my god, you clown. Of course you were there. I mean, it's kind of insane. I don't feel like... I don't know, I was able to get to 5 AM quite a few times. Or 4 or 5 AM, I guess. And I really thought that... I don't know, I felt like I really could have made it on, you know, with those 12 characters. The thing is, these 3 characters don't really add much to the difficulty currently, right? I mean, besides something like that, it's just annoying. Pills, it's like none of the things from, like, it's funny, right? I added the 3 characters, but none of the 3 characters are really having a huge impact right now on how I'm performing. It's kind of just like me being me right now. Oh my god. Yeah, I had a feeling that was gonna happen while he was here. I swear, I tried clicking the button. Oh my god. Oh, I didn't even realize my power is low. I was so worried about the thing. I have to do a better job of managing Sody Pop because the problem is that, like, I spend a lot of time, or, you know, I spend time in general worrying about where they are on camera. Got you. Yep, that was my fault. I didn't realize Slushy arrived because I got distracted by the bezel event. Rain, god damn. 3 AM, I mean, finally making some progress though, 3 AM. I didn't notice the first one, man. Oh my god, that was my... Like, you can't... I have to do it too quick. I have to do it quickly when it comes to that stupid bootlegger. Oh my god. Yeah, I should have taken more pills. God damn it, I forgot about that. What? What the? Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. So I guess that's probably you take too many pills. Oh, how'd you get here so quickly? Thought that's gonna work. Yeah. Just teleport in my room. I couldn't switch the camera in time. I did it too early. That's crazy. It was too late because I saw the cat move. Oh, I just missed it because I was on the wrong camera. Oh, honestly, I think that's it. I think that's it. I'm not getting anywhere. Even if I do it on quick, I'm not going to want to do it on quick because it's not really max mode, to be honest. That is rough. I was so close, honestly, in the last video. And ironically enough, these three characters aren't doing that much to, like, dissuade that. I'm pretty much just not able to do it as well now. So far, the most annoying is this clown, Bootleg It, forcing me to, like, avoid cameras like the plague to some degree. Sometimes I fell to milkshake very rarely, coffee very rarely. Hot sauce is the most annoying character as well. I'm doing a lot better with Sody Pop in general. I don't know. I just keep falling apart one way or another. Like ice cream is a huge issue. Or stay, doing the same thing. So let's just cover extras since I'm in the mood to talk. Let's just go to extras. We have a lot to go through. Okay. So Chicken Nugget, I guess, wait, do they all have notes from... Oh no, they have specific quotes for the characters. That's nice. Okay, so French Fry says, "Look at him, he's such a good boy. Very good boy," when they're not trying to kill me. They even have the mechanics, they call, or not mechanics, but dynamics, the synergy mechanics between the characters. So Chicken Nugget is a floppy-eared dog who breaks the laws of physics and cares a lot about his friends. He is the demigod of chaos, destined to bend the world to his will. This pocket universe was meant to have the players witness Chicken's powers firsthand, and Bezel got more than he bargained for when Chicken began creating terrors in reality and took control after errors in the universe pushed him over the edge. Don't worry, he's actually a good boy. So I kind of get it now. So I was wondering what Bezel was talking about during the ending about showing off his power. I thought he was talking about himself, and then it was like, I was thinking, wait, that sounds kind of weird, right? You're trying to show off your power, but you're doing this very arbitrary, like weird, roundabout way by having these characters go after me. I was so confused about that part, but now they make it clear that Bezel was trying to show off Chicken's power, which, I mean, hey, one hell of a wingman, I guess, but it kind of backfired, obviously, because we got the Demigod of Chaos, which is such a cool title. I didn't account for how far he'd go. And such a cool design as well, obviously. I was wondering what the hell was going on with this, but now it makes more sense now. And honestly, we also have Spicy Nugget, which is that special variant that shows up, I think, maybe like night 4 or 5. I don't quite remember, but they show up due to a Bezel event. Now, in terms of the dynamics, right, the synergy mechanics, obviously, this pretty much deals with Chicken, Slushy, and Onion Ring. With Cheeseburger, obviously, if you scare Cheese too many times, Chicken will show up in front of your door and will get in instantly, pretty much, like jump scare you instead of stealing nuggets. And you can also see them talking to each other in camera 4. So this I guess this dynamic section not only talks about gameplay mechanics, but like their interactions on camera. We also have the Slushy synergy, where Chicken is admiring Slushy in camera 3. That's why we see Chicken kind of looking like a bit dazed, looking at Slushy pretty much. And that pretty much results in the change of the minigame, collecting hats for frogs. And then Chicken and Onion Ring have a dynamic where if I pick up there's a book that I can pick up from Onion Ring that will make Chicken attack 2 times faster, which is heinous. I'm already struggling with Chicken as it is, and you're telling me there's a way that they could go be faster. Wonderful. Next we have Cheeseburger, a calico cat who is bubbly and just happy to be here. Isn't that nice? Chicken's very best friend and Coffee's girlfriend and the big sister of Catsup and Mustard. Relatively normal and can sometimes break the laws of physics by doing things such as teleportation, which was unknowingly given to her by Chicken. Wow. Okay, so Chicken can teleport. I guess being a demigod of chaos allows that, and she just gave that ability to Cheeseburger as well. Wonderful. They obviously have the synergy with Chicken, as we read. They also have synergy with Coffee. If you scare Chi too much, Coffee obviously shows up and will be a lot more aggressive. And you can see them, Coffee kissing Chi in camera 2. And then you have the sibling dynamics. This is pretty much like these synergy is like that's pretty much quoting what I said. Like, Cheeseburger is so loved, has such a support system, best friend, girlfriend, and siblings. Next we have Ice Cream. Are you edgy? Is you a little edgy edgelord? Ice Cream and French Fry are partners, I believe. Ice Cream may appear to be a cute little bunny, but in actuality is a demonic entity who loves the dark arts and blood rituals, as we've noticed, and their true form is a large black creature with many eyes, which we've seen on camera. And they're dating French Fry and generally love them. And Ice Cream was on a mission to use Chicken's powers for Armageddon, but was persuaded otherwise by French Fry. Okay. And now we also have... Let's see, Ice Cream and French Fry has that cursed synergy where French Fry turns into evil French Fry who attacks my door and then vent. And then you have some synergy with Hot Sauce where they will hang out for a bit and they will both take longer to reset. So basically I want Ice Cream to summon Hot Sauce, the annoying fox that keeps stealing my shovel. Next we have Slushy. There are so many characters, good lord. Cheese says, yo, you're so cool, Slushy. An obsessive weeb type who fully embraces anime, collecting, and all sorts of nerdy stuff. And unfortunately does struggle with mental health. I guess that is quoting their anxiety-filled brain, I think is their quote, if they kill you. They use their obsessions to cover up anxiety, and outside of the Pocket universe, they're actually very kind and supportive. And Sody Pop looks up to her almost like Slushy was his big sister. And there's some other... what's it called, synergy with Chicken, where we've mentioned it changes the minigame. They apparently have a synergy with Sody Pop and Sarsaparilla. If they're in camera 3, Sody Pop will show Slushy a drawing of his OC, Nightshade Cataclysm, which changes the minigame. And then Slushy and Milkshake have a dynamic where they share a bestie hug, and that causes the minigame to change, having you to press enough of the shown buttons to fill a Wi-Fi bar. So we've done that before as well. Hot Sauce, this annoying clown. You working on being less of a jerk? That's a big fat no. A rude and snarky squirrel who has a history of making insulting jabs towards the others, but he's been trying to be nicer as he generally feels alone. That's sad. But in Bezel's Pocket universe, they're including him in the fun where he acts as a nuisance, making it easier for the others to get you. Oh wait, I skipped the dynamics. I think I pretty much saw this. If Hot Sauce is in the furnace room and French Fry uses a bee wish, Hot Sauce will run away immediately. So that's how I got that achievement, I guess. And then Coffee. Hot Sauce, lucky I want a girlfriend too. Coffee is a freaky and mysterious sheep who constantly wears wolf costume as it feels it better, it expresses her better. She also enjoys being a trickster. An ability of hers, caused by Chicken, of course, allows her to create doppelgangers essentially. Dating Cheeseburger and will not hesitate to stick up for a girlfriend, as we see in the synergy with her and Chi. Coffee knows she may be weird and very different to others, but all things considered, she's okay with that. And of course, we have this synergy with Coffee and Chi, which we've mentioned before, and with Onion Ring, where we can see how long it takes for Coffee to attack us. And then we have Ring Coffee, obviously, which is when you have that monitor bezel. I completely forgot about that mechanic for a second. Get out of here, you freak. Ice Cream, clearly not a fan of Ring Coffee there. Then we have Catsup and Mustard. I'm gonna suplex both of them. Okay. Cheeseburger siblings haven't really been around the others that much, if at all, though they were included in Bezel's Pocket universe anyways. Chicken may have an effect on them as well. I mean, they do seem to be able to break the fourth wall to mess with you, what is it? I don't know what that means exactly. But they love cat toys. And they're as sweet as their big sister Chi. We already know they only have a dynamic with their big sister. We still have 9 characters. Oh look, we actually make a cameo there too. Sody Pop and Sarsaparilla. Slushy says, you know, you're a really cool kid. Sody and Sass are a mother and son duo who, of course, love each other very much. Sody Pop is very high energy and loves to fight and blow up, literally. Though Sarsaparilla is typically oblivious to Sody's rowdy behavior. And of course, this behavior was given to him by Chicken. If Sody comes across his babysitter Slushy, oh, he loves to show her some art he drew. So, and she inspired him to get into art. So I love how they have like all these like little details. And that explains, I guess, why he keeps showing her art. And dynamic includes the minigame Onion Ring, Cute Bat from Ice Cream, a studious Bat who studied the demigod of chaos, Chicken, and Armageddon for years. Who is Armageddon actually? Now I think about it. Is Armageddon supposed to be that like devil tutorial guy? After discovering this pocket universe, he couldn't pass the chance of researching more about this curious phenomenon. So that makes it seem as though he was never originally included, but he just got his way in there. However, something strange has been happening and his books are becoming more cursed. And so here we see there's a few mechanics here. We've seen Chicken, French Fry, and Coffee in game before. He can make the wishes of French Fry a lot longer, which is just frustrating. And Parody Ice Cream, the additional character, I can get a book that prevents pill sickness, which would be great actually. Next we have Old P. Old P, Soup's on. A mukbang streamer, oh lord, known for his love of soup. He actually has quite the following and is very popular with the younger crowd. Even Sody Pop is a big fan. He lives in a mansion and Milkshake is his girlfriend. He's really got it going for him, huh? I guess he does. Ooh. What the hell? The worst man you've ever met. Oh, don't get me started on him. A wolf. Huh. Milkshake's ex-boyfriend, yeah, not a keeper at all, sometimes appears instead of Old P while Milkshake is active. Is it out of some sort of jealousy? Spite? Who knows? Just end that stream quickly. Interesting. As long as Milkshake is around, Old P will sometimes be replaced by Worst Man, which we've seen in game. I was wondering what this was. Huh. Then we have Milkshake. Yeah, good for you, Milkshake, who is unsurprisingly friends with Slushy. Although she also enjoys nerdy things, Milkshake is more focused on finding her true love, the one, and she seems to have found out with Old P. Although her friend Slushy was not thrilled at first, they realized that what matters is that Milkshake is at least happy. In the Pocket universe, she seems to get very hostile if left without enough Wi-Fi to talk to her baby girl. Like, what do they mean? Like, who are they referring to Old P as baby girl? Like, who was baby girl in this case? I have no clue. Next, animatronic Chicken Nugget, an animatronic version of Chicken Nugget. One of the Tears of Reality created a restaurant named Nugget and Friends and was opened in Cute Town, complete with animatronic replicas of Chicken and his friends that were used to help or entertain customers in various ways. However, he seems to be malfunctioning and is programmed to deliver food to waiting customers. And good thing a bunch of uncooked burgers came through the tear as well. No dynamics. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's the case for everyone except for Parody Ice Cream. This version of Ice Cream has arrived with a cloning toaster in hand and imbued with the power of something called Ligmajitsu. This ice cream is ready to cause havoc and violence, though in their universe, death is not permanent. Thankfully for you, it's the same in this Pocket universe too. So it happened, you multiplied. And then, I guess, well no, not finally, this is the last character we have to fight against. Bootleg It, a living plush toy, a sentient bootleg plush toy that looks like Chicken Nugget, or at least tries to look like him. No dynamics, he is a con artist salesman for bootleg plush toys, as well as the programmer of a virus that rapidly places pop-ups advertising a scam. On top of all that, it's a double scam as he'll attack those who fall for it. Whatever you do, just don't give him the attention. And then finally we have Bezel, who has two forms, Bezel and Bearzil. Do you have any time for me? From Ice Cream. A living doomsday clock. Okay. Bezel is a living doomsday clock and the creator of this pocket universe you've been put in, pitting you against exaggeratedly aggressive versions of Chicken and his friends as a means for players to witness firsthand the effects Chicken will have on his friends and the world around him. Bezel has made some errors that cause Chicken to tear into reality and force Bezel to lose control, turning Bezel into a cute little bear version of himself. Oh, French Fry arrived just in time to help put an end to it, though there's still work to do. So him turning into the bear was not intentional on Bezel's part. It was caused by Chicken as well. Armageddon not planning out like you'd hoped, and obviously no dynamics. And finally us, Licorice basically. Originally created as a vessel for the players of Bezel's game to puppeteer, they seem to have started developing a mind of their own, becoming anxiously aware of their situation. Besides the nickname of Licorice, there's really nothing to identify them by. They aren't any specified gender or even species, so I guess that means it's all up for you to decide. Huh, interesting. And that was all characters. Next we have jump scares. I guess we'll leave audio. We've seen this one. And obviously they kind of include the costume we have active. This one's just plain creepy from Chi, honestly. How could they do this? Ice cream, we've seen quite a few times as well. I'm sorry? Ice cream's saw trap? What? What? Where? How? When do you even see this? Odd. French Fry as the pair. An evil French Fry. Cursed. Slushy. Spicy Nugget. Well, I actually didn't see that one originally. I've seen plenty of this one. One of these. Wait, you have a doppelganger. You have a jump scare? Okay, Sody Pop and Sarsaparilla with the nuke. Milkshake, we've seen plenty. Batrick the Bat. Of course, that's the jump scare sound. He doesn't even get aggressive. Bezel, we've seen. That's, again, what a cool design. And Bearzil. What the hell? Animatronic Chicken Nugget. This one we didn't get to see yet. I'm Getting Murdered by Parody Ice Cream. And just cursed as well. Okay. We also have gallery of bonus art and memes. Just wondering, how many pages are there? Oh, 12 pages. Thank goodness. Puppies. Oh, the Playtime of Percy connection there. You love to see it. I mean, again, it's so fitting. Look at the art styles. Just look at it. What's the breast? Chicken breast. Oh my god. Oh, and another version of that. Ice cream and evil French Fry. Pretty much just go get them. Pretty much. I've hired this to stare at you. No thanks. We just have the gang here in, I guess, Halloween outfits. Me hanging out with Sarsaparilla while the kid looks in anger. Finally, we have Chi and Cheese, not Chi and Cheeseburger, Chi and Coffee and their more devilish side. Once again, Chicken Nugget just looking annoyed. Wario? Monstrous versions of Slushy and the mom and son duo. And finally, Chi, French Fry, Coffee, Ice Cream, and who? Chicken? That doesn't look like chicken. Pretty cool art. Pretty cool art. And credits are pretty much there behind the scenes. Oh, it's a YouTube video, so we will definitely just leave that be. If anything, I might just link that in the description below, if anything. And then finally, cut content. I think that's the last section. I lied. What the hell? The Bezel event involved Ice Cream during Seeds of Chaos would have been completely different. Ice Cream would have become giant, they would periodically start breaking through the roof, and the player would have had to find a button in the camera, then click and hold it to stop Ice Cream. Not gonna lie, that would have been crazy. Definitely is a pretty cool idea. Next we have a different, less interesting mechanic for Coffee, where she would stay in the kitchen camera. You have to grind coffee beans and fill a pot of water, so she had enough to keep making pots of coffee, or she would move to a player and jump scare them. She would only sometimes wander to the kitchen to visit Coffee. definitely a good idea to change that, especially because this sounds a lot like animatronic chicken nugget anyway, just with coffee. Next we have Chili Chi, a monkey character only used in the Chicken Nugget series twice. Was planned to appear as the shopkeep. Due to not having a good idea for a shop, Basil became the shopkeep instead. Okay. Next we have a special night where special nights were planned, unlocked after story mode's completion. I guess these would be like kind of like challenge nights to some degree. But since these would be used to unlock new characters, but since they were essentially normal nights with new characters, including some small changes, the idea was scrapped. And instead you'd buy the characters, which definitely makes more sense, I guess, if they were not going to do anything majorly different. Then you have Lunch Rush. Minigames after nights that rewarded nuggets were planned, including one where you have to cook a food item before being attacked. And this was an unlockable mode where you can go through all the different food items, but this was removed. However, the minigames became part of Slushy's mechanic. Only one of these after night minigames made it in, the frog one specifically. And then you have some nights that did not make it to story mode. This was due to the belief that story mode was long enough. About like what, 9 nights? 10 if you include tutorial. Plus there weren't enough bezel event ideas. Yeah, I guess that's understandable. I mean, 9 nights is already a lot as it is, and they differentiated each one with bezel events. Soup's on and so cringe fail. And then a 10th camera was planned for the full release, as originally it was believed the game would have been too cluttered with just 9 cameras, but hey, chaos is intentional in this game anyways. Plus, nobody's pathing fit this camera. The 10th camera was a view of the building outside, so better to avoid it, I guess. Then they would have had perks in the shop alongside counter events, which would have provided a benefit, but they never made it in. The only thing that kind of is similar to Onion is Onion Rings mechanic, and the perks came from team member Mechasora. Next you have the second phase of the finale would have been similar gameplay to the normal game. The entire area would be destroyed and you'd have to fuel the furnace, charge it up, and fire at Chicken to damage him. The more damage, the more characters he'd summon. Each character acted different, such as Sody Pop attempting to punch the player and reduce their health. Epic Teiji had no motivation to continue this version of the finale and was hindering game progress, leading him to create the new finale. Plus, having the entire gameplay style change up is more fun. Yeah, I would say this like if it was this style, it would have been a lot like One Night at Flumpty's 3, where after you beat the main game, you have that second phase of the entire night where everything is a lot more darker and it's all just Flumpty and other versions of Flumpty. So I think it's better that they went for a different style of game. What the hell is this? A character named Nightmare Nugget / Burned Nugget was planned when there was a 10th camera. He was going to sometimes appear in that camera and have you press certain buttons in order. Some assets for him were made, as you can see here, but he was never coded. And that covers all the cut content. And then comparisons, where we can pretty much look at the differences. Very obvious differences in shading, and just overall looks better in 2024. More poses for each of the characters. It's a lot with like the shading, the shadows, that also helps make it look better. But it's also like just the overall design of the drawing. Chicken and cheese hanging out pose. Old, I'm puking. Not gonna lie, that pose on its own looks a bit creepy in general, like that smile. Like, I don't know, it's just the eyes. It looks a lot better on the left. Old and new office. So again, a lot of this has to do with like lighting changes by the look of it. Like, or more like the implementation of like better shadows, better lighting overall. That's pretty much the main thing that I'm noticing between the old and new versions, I guess. And then more games, which I'm guessing... Oh, here you go. So literally you have other games like Playful Nights with Nugget and Friends, Playtime with Percy, obviously, which we have played before, Slendy Tubbies, A Different Fate, Pea Shooter Nights 2, it's about the past, Five Nights at Yoshi's, and more from Epic Teiji Games. But of course, with all that said, I hope you did enjoy. Great job once again to Epic Teiji Games, really cool. Unfortunately, we didn't get to beat the max difficulty custom night, but I was close a few times, so, you know, it's not like a total defeat, I guess, to some degree. You know, it is doable, right? It was there, but I would need a lot more time to hopefully get to that point, because I'm just like, at this point, I'm not even making progress, so that's why there's, you know, at this point, it's just a death compilation. But of course, with all that said, I hope you did enjoy. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let me know you're enjoying the content and want to see more of it. If you haven't seen the Dormitivus Remastered story breakdown or are interested in that, it'll be in the description below as always, as well as this game. And with that said, I'll see you in another video. Take care.